Go.
Action.
Hey everybody, this week we sit down with a Vancouver band that plays intense, dark, ominous music, synth-based stuff, really great. This is episode 94 of In It to Spin It with Koban. So great news for fans of the band Ride. They have announced their first dates in 20 years. They have reunited essentially. There's a bunch of dates. So far, no Vancouver stuff. They're hitting Toronto, headlining a couple festivals. Fantastic shoegaze from the early 90s. They got a big fan base. Everyone's pumped that they're back. Hopefully they come through Vancouver. Thanks to Violet Age, who have appeared on this show, I got into these guys. Great stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed our look at the Wandering Halls. Great band. This is the vinyl we were talking about. I did have it, just didn't have room in the episode. 3 live tracks by them. V. Vicar Ensemble, 1 long live track by for the other side of the record. There's only 330 of these recorded at Eagle Time Records, all live. Good stuff. This is the first one they did. There's going to be a second one. Not sure who the bands are on that, but you can keep your eye out for that. Grab this thing if you see it.
Yeah,
only artists.
And we are artists.
If you're not, fuck you.
Make no mistake.
Oh, is that the local brew there?
Kokanee. Kokanee's the local cheap beer, right?
Kokanee, well, there's a lot of local cheap. This is brewed in the interior in Creston, BC. There's so much
Creston by
cheap beer.
Kelowna?
No, further. Creston's further away than that.
You should wear the shades. We won't have no shades.
Okay.
Here, let's move.
The way I look like an asshole.
No, just distinguish.
It's my art, guys.
He wears glasses for the sound check, he wears glasses for the interview. Wow.
That was Maniac appearing on the show. Great band from LA, high energy music. Just want to remind you guys their new album is out now. It's called Demimonde on Latida Records out of Victoria, BC. The whole thing is streaming on their Bandcamp. You can pre-order through Latida. All the links and stuff will be down in the description. Check these guys out. It's a great, fun listen. Enjoy.
Go.
So we caught up with Sam and Brittany at a show in Red... 1, 2, 3. Action?
Yep, action.
So we caught up with Sam and Brittany at Redgate before a show. This was actually the first show that they've played in their own city while their 12-inch EP is out. They had the physical vinyl there, only 25 copies left. It was a great time. Check out the interview.
Action.
Action? Ready,
Yep.
guys?
Ready?
Here we go.
Action.
Hey everybody out there, we are once again at Redgate here in Vancouver with a band known for making dark, brooding, synth-based stuff. This is Sam and Brittany of Koban. Say hi to everybody out there.
Hey,
hello.
everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, guys, setting aside the time.
No worries.
Great to be here with you. First of all, let's break the ice a little bit. How's everything going with you guys? You've got a new 12-inch out. You recently got back from a European tour, I believe. How was that experience? Talk a little bit about the tour. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's been going really well.
Yeah.
We only have 25 copies of the EP left
Okay. And there's
in our possession.
there's 500 of those, right?
Yeah.
In circulation.
Yeah. So
And
the label has more, but they're in Belgium, so
Right.
we have 25 copies left, which is I'm pretty proud of.
Do you have any of the pink ones? Yeah.
Maybe. I have to double check.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's 200 pink, 300 black.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, we might as well just bring that out now.
Oh.
We got it here. There's one of them. So there it is. It's called Bead 6, and it's really cool. Yeah, they call this like UV something, right?
Yeah.
It's a lacquer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Discogs they were explaining it as UV, but I don't know how that means. But
Yeah. Michael did say something about that, but
yeah. Hand numbered, so really cool. Get your hands on one of these. 6 songs. Tell people a little bit about what to expect on this, and maybe where these songs came from, and is there themes throughout, or what they mean to you guys?
Well, it was written without the intention of being having a theme, but it kind of has a story that
Okay.
was unintentionally being written while we were writing the album. So
Yeah, we wrote all the songs pretty close together.
yeah, and it kind of tells a story about I don't know, like ultimate struggle with yourself and with like society, and then coming to a decision about what you should do,
Okay.
and struggling with the decision of like whether you want to live or die.
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay. Interesting. I'll
it-
keep
it
my
was-
ears open for that now
Yeah,
that I know
it's-
this.
it's thematic in a way, but not. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. And then at the end, when we were ordering all the songs, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of a story.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, well there's, speaking of that, there's definitely, I wrote here, an ominous feeling throughout, so it's kind of dark, brooding stuff. We can take a second to link Cool Wind here. I believe it's up on YouTube, so if people are new to Koban, check that out. 4 songs in English, 2 in French. Have you sung songs in French prior to this? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not Sam.
No. What?
You're the francophone.
Yeah.
What's-
Well, not really, but.
Why include the French? Like, how was that decision made? Like,
Mostly it's a way for me to practice speaking the language,
Yeah.
because I don't really have anyone to practice with, and it's a way to keep it fresh in my mind to
Yeah.
write lyrics and
Easy
people
music.
lyrics. But also, I just think it sounds really beautiful when it's
yeah,
sung.
definitely.
Um,
I agree.
But in Belgium, when our label guy Michael read the lyrics from our last album, he laughed at me because they were like, so he said that they don't make much sense.
Oh yeah, a true French speaker.
He said that he's like, I don't know what you're saying here. A lot of this doesn't like the grammar is just so wonky
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Okay, no, those are cool songs. You're definitely right. It definitely adds like a beauty to it, even if maybe they're not.
yeah,
most
I'd like to
grammatically
think
correct.
maybe it's endearing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I just sound like an idiot.
Okay.
I would have no idea. I just think it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So
Talk about your guys' relationship when you're creating songs. Maybe take us through, like, is there a
Okay.
lot of give and take, or do you come in with a fully formed song idea?
Depends really. Like sometimes we'll sit down at home and figure things out on the synthesizers and the drum machine, and then bring it to the studio, jam it out, and go from
Where
there
it goes.
basically. Yeah.
And then sometimes it's just like,
It just falls in place.
yeah, sometimes you just have a beat that you've
Yeah.
made, one of us has made, and then we just jam to it here and try to come up with something.
Do you
And
ever-
then sometimes there's like an idea, like Le Système, which is on the new record.
Yeah.
I planned it out in my head before we did any of it,
Okay.
and so it's kind of different for every song.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be frustrating if if one of us comes up with an idea and we can't like get it together to make it into a song.
Mm-hmm.
That can be frustrating.
Yeah.
But
You always scrap it and start all over again, maybe.
yeah, that's had,
countless scraps.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
had to happen a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like especially because we just got a bunch of new synths and stuff, and so
Getting to know the.
well,
Yeah, ins and
it's
outs.
really easy to sound too poppy or
Yeah.
too minimal synthy when you have a bunch of synthesizers,
Yeah.
and you're trying to sound like Koban.
Yeah.
We're trying to still keep like keep continuity.
Yeah.
And then with all these new synths, you kind of can get carried away and start making pop music.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Then you
yeah.
gotta put it under a different moniker altogether.
yeah, like it sounds cool at home, and then when you start playing guitar, you're like, oh, this. This is no romance, my experience. Dead eyes staring back at me. Explain this. Let's suppress of this. Of a recipe, the recipe for eternal bliss.
Let's talk about this little nugget that I've had.
Oh,
that I've had forever. I didn't even realize that just doing research, I was like, holy shit, I've had this in my collection for so long.
Yeah.
Is it literally the first physical thing you guys were a part of? Or?
I think so, yeah.
It was okay. So it was the first thing we ever put out with under the name Koban.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had a
Homemade tape.
a homemade tape from before we
Yeah.
were Koban.
Poorly mixed homemade tape.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so,
this was the first thing we ever did as
Okay.
Koban. Yeah.
So between this Blood Club 2 thing, comp, and Veed, how do you guys think, what's the evolution? How do you like sort of see yourselves and where
Louder.
Yeah, where
Louder,
you've come
more
from?
full.
Also, I
more
feel
complex.
more complex, and I feel like we've kind of discovered what our taste is a little bit more and what
Yeah,
we want to
found a
sound like more.
Sonic identity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And that was kind of when we were 19 or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were just trying everything for the first time. Drum machines, like, yeah, I wasn't even using my own bass amp,
Okay.
and so.
It's not a bad track, yeah. Listen to it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
no,
good.
I listened to it recently when we were in Calgary,
Yeah,
and
it's not bad.
I was still happy with it. A little bit embarrassed of the vocals,
Yeah.
but I don't know,
I
just
can't even remember what track is on it.
Christine.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
that one. Yeah. And,
I mean, it sounds, yeah, I'm proud of it, but I'm kind of like, wow, everything sounds so young, like, just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's like straight off a mixer.
Yeah, like home recording.
Okay,
So-
like I mentioned earlier in the Georgia Strait, I think you guys were named one of the best new bands, or best band of the year, I guess, not new, because you've been around for a while. You mentioned the Holograms show,
Yeah.
which was an awesome show,
Yeah.
including the opener. I don't know if you caught that, Television Ghost, TV Ghost.
I was late.
remember.
No, I didn't
Oh,
catch
no.
them.
Were you there too?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
We saw them in Texas.
Holograms?
You saw
No,
them in Texas.
no.
Or TV
TV
Ghost,
Ghosts, yeah, and they were awesome. in
Really
Texas, yeah.
awesome, dramatic lead singer. Anyways, I interviewed both of those bands that night, and you also mentioned Twin Crystals, so
Yeah.
that sort of music, what other stuff can we listen to that you guys are into? Like, I know you like Twin Crystals and Holograms. What else should we be listening to that's sort of within the genre of you guys?
Well, there's this band Otto,
I don't know.
Yeah, Otto's awesome.
OTO, and they have like a few songs. They're from Belgium,
Okay.
and they're very like,
They're really old though. They're like completely finished.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
done now, but they're awesome. And this band Frustration
Frustration's really
that we've
good.
been listening to a lot lately.
Okay.
I've been listening to,
We always say the key.
well, you do,
Yeah.
but
Awesome. Such good guitar.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll check
And
that
then
out.
like maybe for local bands, Zoo.
Yeah, who is Zoo? I don't know. I saw you
Zoo
say that
is
too.
Ashley from Lié, the guitarist from
Okay.
the band. She has a solo project called Zoo.
Okay.
And then Katie, our drummer, has a project called Snit.
Snit, I've seen her.
They're really awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Animal Bodies, they're playing tonight.
Yeah.
They're-
And you are, we should mention, you guys are going on tour. You play in another band, Lié.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're going to the South.
yeah, cool. Okay, and let's stay on Koban. What's next for you guys, LP wise or touring wise?
Just writing right now.
Yeah, we're writing.
Getting
We
new
would
tracks?
love to go back to Europe next year,
Yeah.
maybe September, but it just depends if we can afford it.
Okay. And writing new music.
But we're writing. We've got pretty much an EP written already, and
Awesome.
we want to do full length, so we'll keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I think that's good. A good chat. Sam
Okay.
and Brittany, can't wait to see you guys out there. Thanks
Yeah,
for doing
should
it.
be good.
Yeah, cheers.
It'll be an
Thank you.
awesome show. Thanks, guys. Good.